Hello, everybody. Why did I shout? I don't know. It's episode 3 of the Crafting Cafe podcast, Ellie.
It is.
Season 2, episode 3. We're back, baby.
It's come around quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, babe.
Ew. Ew.
If you don't know why I just called Ellie babe, you need to listen to the first podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Ellie did a forfeit and called everyone babe. But this time round, because she lost the quiz last week, she hasn't done the forfeit yet. Yeah, we're going straight into it because it's really upsetting me. Why have you not done the forfeit yet?
No one's found me a dance yet.
That's a lie. We have sent you countless dances. Countless. I've sent you at least 7. Liam's probably sending loads.
No.
You're
I don't
missing
believe
the
it.
trends because you're just delaying it.
You're doing it today.
You could have absolutely smashed the Kendrick one. You could have just done that around the office.
Well,
but
where are
now
my
it's too
flares?
late.
Where's
It's
my
too
big
late now.
coat?
You wear flares anyway. It's too late now.
These are not flares.
They look a bit like flares. No, they're sorry. Are they combats?
Cargo?
No, okay, cargo pants. Right. This is the Crafting Cafe podcast. What do we do on the Crafting Cafe podcast, Ellie? What are we about?
We talk to crafty guests.
We do. We've got a guest today coming up in a little bit.
We talk about the new crafty things.
New crafty things going on. We have she used to be our agony aunt, but now she is the person of truth. She comes and tells you everything about different craft terms.
She's like I was going to say the Wizard of Craft.
The Wizard of Craft. Cool, ET for Julie, yeah.
Is that the Wizard? I don't know.
The Wizard of Craft. And also, what are the other new things we do? So we have a quiz, which
We
is
do.
Ellie versus
I've
Scott.
lost each time.
Ellie's 2-0 down. And then the loser has to do a forfeit, which Ellie still hasn't done yet. We also now, on the Crafting Cafe podcast, we have a term that we all have to do. Like a gloss. I've researched my term. My term for this week was a yarn bath. Bath, am I saying it right? Yeah. A yarn bath. I know what it is. I'll tell you later on. We're not doing that yet, are we? No, we're not. What have you been doing, though?
I have been celebrating my birthday.
Of course you have. How old are you, Ellie? Are we allowed to tell
24.
that? 24.
24?
Years young. So old. She makes us all feel old.
I was only a child when I started here.
What, like 2 years ago? You
Yeah.
were 22?
Yeah.
Was it 2 years ago?
That's what Adam said. Adam, my director, was like, "How old are you?" And I was like, 24. And he was like, "God, you were just a child." I was like, "Okay."
It's a weird thing to
That's
say.
funny, isn't it?
It's a weird thing to say.
It's a bit funny.
Thank you, Adam.
Bit weird.
Thank you, Adam. Do you know what? I know a few trends. I've seen a few trends. If you watched the last podcast, we went to Creative World. We went to Frankfurt.
Yes.
We're back from Frankfurt.
Good time, fun time.
Good time. So there's a couple of fun things I'll relay back. So we took our agony aunt with us. So Julie came with us. One of my favourite things about being in Creative World, which is at the Messers, which is a big hall, 2 floors, was seeing Julie's face when she walked into the hall.
Yeah, I bet that was really good.
So there was
I felt
a
like she
smell.
could have cried.
There was a smell to the hall, and then one day, the first day when we left, she was like, "I missed the smell." I was like, "What do you mean?"
She did
Julie?
say that to me,
What do you
actually.
mean? And it's just a smell of, I don't think it's like art, canvas, craft
Glue.
products, glue,
Paper.
There was just a smell to it. It was really
Crafters
nice.
like
wasn't
to...
it? Yeah, it was a lovely smell.
It's not a horrible smell.
Crafters out there, you'll know the smell. It was like a lovely, like, I don't know, just a homely, fresh paper, art, paint.
It's like fresh cotton, but fresh.
It was lovely. It was very lovely.
Fresh sheets.
Julie loved it. What trends did we see? We saw some incredible resin, like eco-resin.
Eco-resin.
Eco-resin made from like sap trees, like palm oil, sap tree
Okay.
type thing. It was amazing.
That's good.
We did see, good cue, Liam, good cue. How'd you feel about this? Do you know what a Pantone is?
No.
Do you know who Pantone are?
No.
So Pantone are the people that basically give names to colours to names. Essentially a body, I suppose Pantone is. Might have even turned into a business, who knows. But Royal Talons have done a combination with Pantone to have markers that are the exact Pantone colour. So like this colour behind us.
Oh, right, you can
has
create
a Pantone
that.
colour, has like 1, 2, 6, 7, 4 or whatever.
You can
create the
literally
exact
replicate
thing.
it.
Yeah, which is amazing.
That's quite
pretty
cool.
cool. It's very cool. Very
that
cool
up
for
and
people
coming?
who care about colour. And literally one, so if you do double, then obviously the colour will go, but just one swoop, you'll get the exact Pantone colour. It's taken apparently over 7 years to get it. You excited
God.
about that?
Yeah.
No, you didn't seem that excited.
I just feel a bit confused
Well, I
by
have
it.
to show you. It's
Yeah, I
pretty
need to
cool.
see it.
We were excited by it. What else do we see that we're excited
Is it already
by?
in like the pen?
Yeah, it's in the pen. The colour's in the pen.
Ah.
It's a marker pen, but the colour's in the pen, and you can get the inks to correspond to it as well. It's pretty cool.
Wow. That is pretty cool.
What else did we see that was good?
I need to stop clicking.
You do need to stop clicking. That's really annoying for people.
Yeah, I thought that. I just carried on doing it though.
I got to hand out an award.
I saw the video.
Yeah.
Were you
yeah.
nervous?
Was I? Probably. A little bit. I'm looking at Hayley. Hayley was there.
I don't know whether you were nervous.
Oh, okay. Did I come across
you?
as nervous? I was a bit nervous, yeah. I said a lot.
Were you asking? Were you asking if people were okay this time?
No, but I can. So I was third award up or fourth award up, and when I got there, it was a little bit awkward because everybody in front of me had already done more and more and more and more talking, and I thought I was just saying like. And the winner is, but like I carried on saying, like they kept talking, so there was more and more talking going on. So then I had to like ad lib what I was going to say.
So do you feel like you weren't on the stage for as long as you should have?
I feel like I was on the stage for longer than I should have. But anyway.
Long pauses. Like that.
Like that.
Who's
yeah.
winning?
A little bit awkward.
Yeah.
The winner is. So that's what we've been doing.
Were they pleased? Were they shocked? Or did they
were
already
they
know?
were delighted. The winner was Himi, and they did like a collaboration with an artist to do like a colouring book, but it had loads of like museum type artisanal things in there.
That's cool.
It's very fun.
Educational.
Educational.
It's always good.
Right. He's entered the room.
He's eager.
He's eager. There's pressure. Coming back after the break with our first guest of season 2, but a comeback guest.
John Scott.
Why are we getting him back, Ellie?
Part 2.
Why, though?
Because I loved the first one.
Back by
Yeah.
popular demand and Ellie. John Scott after the break.
Hello. Welcome back to the Crafting Cafe podcast. We've got John Scott.
Hello.
I feel like you forget you're doing this every time you reintroduce.
I've got a lot going on in the
Have you?
brain.
Are you trying to remember the answers to the quiz?
Yeah.
You've just
had a sneak peek of my answers on the quiz.
We do a quiz
And then
now, John.
Hayley
I know. I
grissed on
watch
me for having it.
every episode.
You have?
Yeah, quiz. What was the other thing I liked?
No!
I don't know where to find it.
He looks so honest the way he said it as
no.
well. I watch every episode. He hasn't even watched the first one he was on. So, John,
Have I been on this before then?
you're back by popular
There were
demand.
cakes last time and a round table.
You're back by popular demand, John.
Yeah, lovely.
Thanks for coming
Only
back.
Ellie's. Apparently, it was only Ellie that
It
asked
was
me to
Ellie,
come back,
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. We loved
I
it so
loved it.
much.
You're
Ellie,
good.
Ellie was just in awe. She
What
was
did we
just-
talk about?
We talked about all
See,
sorts.
you can't even remember either.
We went through quite a lot. We went through your spiritual journey. Your
Yeah.
spiritual
Oh,
journey.
yeah,
We did
yeah,
a bit
yeah,
of
yeah,
that.
yeah.
We did a bit of that,
Yeah.
and then you and Ellie were clicking on a
About-
spiritual level.
And then we talked about what movies you've been on.
Oh,
Yeah, we
all
talked a
that
bit about
rubbish,
that.
yeah.
What else did we talk about? We spoke about your journey to Sewing Street, but then we kind of stopped there. And
Oh, okay.
We ran out of time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I talk too much.
No, we talked too much, and Ellie was just like, John.
I feel like
No,
I
tell
was
me
like,
more.
She was being mean, going, you don't know who I am. You
Oh
don't know
yeah,
who
there
I
was
am.
that. Yeah,
didn't
you
know
were doing a bit of
who I was.
I didn't
flirting
know
for a
who
bit
you
about
were.
that. Yeah.
Flirting?
Flirting.
You were flirting a
Flirting.
bit like, you don't know who I am. No, you don't know who I
I
am.
wasn't flirting.
It was that for a bit.
I was like the third wheel on this table.
Yeah, Ellie said I touched your leg.
You always touch my legs, it's fine. But I just want to know what's going on with your hair.
Is it bad?
It's like Roman Emperor on,
It's a bit
you know,
floppy.
like Carry On I Claudius.
I don't know what that means. What does
No,
that mean?
mean it, as they're all too young.
Is it a bit floppy? I haven't-
It's this.
Oh,
It's very Roman. You look like you need your wreath of laurel leaves and then
Oh,
you'll be
no.
fine.
oh, sorry.
No,
I
that's-
didn't I didn't check it out before. I
No,
just
and
did
you've got
it.
some extra long hairs coming up.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Boys with
Thanks,
beards.
John. Make me feel
Well.
nice.
Yeah, I
Get
still-
off camera.
I
Let's just
still
do this
love you.
audio.
No. No.
Right, we've got something we're going to do, John.
Oh, no.
We're breaking the ice.
Right.
This is good though.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got a game that we're playing.
Oh.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
Have you got a beeper if I swear?
No, I think we're okay
We're
with
allowed to
swears.
swear. It's a podcast.
Oh, okay.
We're okay with swears. We might have to bleep
I
it.
won't. But
Okay.
just in case something
So-
Please do.
So
slips out.
the game is called John Scott or Not John Scott. So the premise is: did you or didn't you say these things?
Oh, no.
So we've got some phrases
Yeah.
or things, and you have to guess whether you
I've
said
said
them
them.
or
Alright
didn't
then.
say them. Okay.
Okay.
Ellie, you going first?
Yeah.
Go on.
Don't buy this. This is ugly.
Me, I said that.
That's very truthful.
I can tell you.
Yeah,
it was on Rocks and Co. Right? And we had these aventurine craft animals, right? And we had either a dragon or an owl or something like that. And it came, and back in those days, the floor would bring the thing out to us. And sometimes we prepped it and sometimes we hadn't. And this thing arrived on the table and I just went, oh, don't buy this. Whatever you do, don't buy it. And it was called Craft Animal, and I thought they've spelt it wrong. Shouldn't that be a P? We say, and then people started buying them. We went, oh, Susan's bought Susan, I'll pay for it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
I'd love to watch that back.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
How long did it take for like the product to be put on the desk for you to be like, don't buy that?
Well, as I'm doing this one, the floor people would bring the next one. So then I'd give that one to the floor, and they'd either put the on the desk there or pass it to me. So it was instantaneous.
Instant hate.
But I also when I'm here, I sometimes say, don't buy this. What's the matter?
No, it's just I'm reading the next
Oh,
one.
okay. Oh, he's fine. Boring. No. But no. But sometimes I say that here because if I know there's a deal coming up, I'll say, oh, I've got this ruler, but don't buy it because I know full well they can buy two and get money off, you see.
It's part of the honesty.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't it, Munch? It was okay.
That was actual and honest reaction.
Yeah, that
was very nice.
And I mean, we were killing ourselves laughing. He was squealing in the background, but...
If anyone's got one of those back home, let us know.
No, I think they all came back.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Did you take them all home?
Yeah,
John's got a house.
They're on my mantelpiece, yeah.
John paid for them all.
Yeah, full price.
They all got returned.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another.
Yeah.
Rob's favourite gem-encrusted animal is a walrus with an evening bag.
Who's Rob?
I don't know.
It does sound familiar.
Is that John Scott?
Oh, I know who it
John
was.
Scott?
Was that the director who used to come to work in a long red dress and high heels called Rob?
There you go.
Yeah, but now he's straight and married and lives in Chiswick. Drinks a lot. But no.
How do you know so much about it?
Because I bumped into him
Oh,
in
okay,
Chiswick
okay.
with his wife.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a story to everything here.
There is. So I can't remember what his what's your name when you're a drag,
His
like
name
your drag
was,
name.
yeah. We had one.
No, I know his name was Rob, but I didn't know he was called. In fact, lots of people from this building will know him because he used to work at Gems. He used to dress up with a long wig and a red dress and everything, and that was his alter ego.
The alter ego, there you go.
Yeah.
Amazing. So that is true.
Yeah.
There's another true one, John.
Was that first one true as well then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
LA,
They're all
what's
going to be
next?
true, aren't they? That's
I don't know. Who knows?
Are you doing this to everybody?
We just
This
thought it'd
next-
be a bit of fun.
Go on. Let me concentrate.
She's got a beard.
Yes. They're all
This
going
was
to be
about a
true.
guest.
Okay, so this was when we worked at Sewing Quarter, and there was a very camp boy that worked in the office, whose name escapes me.
Oh, we're just outing people
Yeah.
here. Stop it.
So I'm on air with Mandy Shaw, and he came in with his date and poked the head, and I said, "Oh look, there's Corey's just come in with his date," and she went, "Oh," and Mandy Shaw said, "Oh, is she pretty?" And I went, "She's got a beard," because it was a boy, obviously.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's true.
That was live on air as well.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we
We
did melt
can
down
find
a
all
bit.
of these. We're going to find all of this.
We did.
Oh, that's how we must know, because Munch wasn't there for everything. No. Well, you weren't at Sewing Quarter, were you? No. Is that on that
It's
YouTube?
on YouTube. Because Mandy's response is very good.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. We've got a very hot guest in more ways than
Yes,
one.
I know that. Baffa. It's where she wanted the aircon on because it was
Yeah.
so hot in there. And then she said, you put the ruler on your centre bottom. And I started doing this. And then she started laughing and we laughed. I mean, millions of people have watched that one, haven't they,
Yeah,
Munch? That's got
yes.
such a high viewing. And every now and then it suddenly pops up and somebody will post it on Facebook.
That is very good.
Please do a no, I didn't say that one.
It's me on the telly. Look on your telly now. That's me. Yeah, you
Yep.
can see me on the telly in the pink shirt. That's me.
Yep. So the call centre, back on Rocks and Co days, I had my phone on the desk, right? And the call centre weren't picking up the calls for the people buying them. So I, on air, rang the call centre and said, hello, is that the call centre? I'd just like to know why you're not picking up your calls. And they were like, who is this? Who is this? I said, look at your telly now. I had a pink gingham shirt on. Look at your telly now. It's me, John, from on the thing. And they didn't believe me.
They didn't believe that it was you.
That's me.
Yeah.
It's me on the telly.
Yeah.
It's great. Okay.
It's frightening, I can remember. Last one, thank goodness.
Oh, gosh.
Go on.
The two flaps opened and revealed his bottom.
That wasn't me.
It is true, John.
No, that wasn't me.
It was you,
It's
John,
all about
apparently.
you making somebody a leather.
I
Make
did
it
not
what?
say that on air.
Yes, you have.
The two flaps opened and revealed his bottom.
Okay, so when I worked at a certain theatre, the director of the theatre was very much into leather costumes and going to leather clubs in London. Okay. So it started off, I used to just make him leather waistcoats and leather things like that. Then he came in one day and he said, I want one of those like Roman, he was going to go with like a Roman slave. And he was built, he was proper built. So I'd had to do straps for his arms and everything like that and studs. And then he wanted this tulip skirt, that the front was a flat skirt and then the back wrapped over like that. So that when he bent over, the two flaps of the skirt would open. But the funniest thing about this was, I shared a flat with two of the actors from the theatre, and I said, well, look, I'm not doing the fitting for this in the theatre. Come round to my house while the show is on tonight. And we were doing Charlie Brown, the musical at the time. I said, come round to my house tonight, and I'll fit you at my house. Then nobody needs to know about this. Anyway, the actors are all supposed to stay in the theatre the whole night. And the boy that only had a very small part in the show decided to come home. So I'm in the lounge fitting the director with this leather skirt. Chris, the other actor, walked in. I'm like, you can't come in the lounge, you can't come in the lounge. So he said, all right, then, thinking. So he went to the kitchen. Then, of course, all he saw was afterwards was the director leaving the building. So he obviously thought there'd been something good going on. Yeah. And I vowed that I would. I was doing a fitting, but it was a fitting where the. So all of them.
That was true.
That was true.
All of them, John.
I had to think about that because I also talked about something else like that recently.
So we tried to find ones that weren't true, but the true ones were too good.
Okay.
So
They're all true.
They're all
yeah,
true.
that's what I mean. So any false
Oh,
ones
Munch
that
has
we
got
tried,
loads more.
Yeah,
He's got
we did.
loads
What
more.
were you watching earlier on YouTube?
Like Jazz
as well?
Hands.
Yeah, jazz hands. Well, I was also watching you getting hypnotised earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My regression, that one, yeah.
I watched a little bit of that.
Hypnotised.
I enjoyed that. I was getting transfixed into that.
Yeah, that's
Is that
been very
today?
popular. And my bottom reading. Did you find my bottom
Yeah, your
reading?
bottom reading,
Yeah, I had
yeah.
my bottom read on this morning. My bare bottom. And what they had to do was I had to bring my belt in, have my palm read and have my bottom read, but they couldn't know who I was. So the palm reading, I had to put my hands through a screen like that. They just saw my hands. The belt, obviously, I just gave to the person who was reading the belt. And then the bottom one, I had to have a set built where I stood behind and I just put my bare bottom through it. And I just moved into my new house in Twickenham, and I had to get my next door neighbour to measure how high my bottom was and everything. And her mum, who was really, really posh, was visiting, and she was saying, what's this for? And I said, oh, tomorrow I'm having my bottom read on live television. Anyway, so I did it, and they told me that the rumpologist wouldn't touch me, right? Anyway, the first thing she did was ran her hand down my bottom, so I squealed. But Eamon Holmes went, well, it's obviously a boy, because I always had the hairy bottom. But they all thought I was David Williams.
There you go.
So they got it completely wrong.
There you go. Completely wrong. It wasn't.
I love that people can tell that from your bottom.
Yeah, just from the bottom. They're like,
Yeah.
it's definitely David Williams.
I don't think she came up with anything.
What was you
really.
reading from your bottom? Can you remember?
No, that's why I thought it was David Williams. They were like, oh, it's somebody very funny who's quite sad underneath it all and in showbiz and things like that. But who wouldn't? I mean, you're not going to get a normal person to put their bottom through a hole in the telly, are you? Anyway, every now and then it appears on the socials.
Wow.
Someone just brings it back around.
But it was about, how many years ago? Was it about 25 years ago now? So it was quite pert. Not as
Maybe we
pert as
should
it
do
is
that
now.
again. Should do that again.
Well, yeah, now, because I'm muscle
I'm
back.
so
now.
intrigued.
Yeah, all this working out.
Yeah.
John's working out a lot.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be good.
That was good though, wasn't it? That was easing it in, John.
Oh,
You know,
that was
'cause
only
last time,
that we're not finished
That
now.
was just the starter. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
okay.
just the starter.
Right.
Yeah.
So where are we going next then?
Well, I thought after the last interview, I did watch it back. I did listen, and we asked a lot of questions, and there was a lot going on about history and where you've got to come here. And then there was the spiritual journey.
Yeah.
But we didn't talk too much about what you're up to now. And you're about to soon go on a cruise, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
That's
you are.
very exciting.
Yeah.
We could talk about that.
All right,
Do you want
then.
to talk about the cruise?
Yeah,
Go
you
with-
can't buy it then. You can't buy this year's anymore.
Oh,
When's this going
We're not
out?
selling here.
No, we're not selling this. No.
We can buy next year.
That's the table we were sitting round.
Oh, you've spotted it now.
Anyway,
That was the old table.
Yeah, May 2020. What year? Are we in 2025. I'm hosting a cruise going round Scandinavia.
And how did that happen?
Right. Okay. So I go and film John Scott's Threads of Life
Yes.
and Pavers and everything like that at a studio up in Warrington. Well, one of the shows they do there, where Derek with the Upside Down Ears works, right?
Yeah.
He does the crew. You know Derek? The Upside
Derek
Down
well.
What
Ears.
does he
I
have
liked
upside
it.
down ears?
Well, have you ever watched him on the telly?
Derek's
It's they're down here and they're upside down. It's a joke, but you know how I give everyone nicknames and things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, so he does a cruise. He hosts a cruise
hosts a
every
cruise,
year.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they said to me, would I like to host a cruise? Would my
Nice.
ladies be interested? It's not a sewing cruise or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that. So so I'm doing one around Scandinavia, and so many people have booked it that already they're asking me where I want to go next year in
This is
2027.
exciting, isn't it?
Wow.
But the money...
I know.
It's not cheap.
We want to come though.
What, if you
Let's
pay your
tag in.
Is there a
2.5
party on it?
grand. It's what?
Party on the night.
What up there for a week? There's a
There'll be lots of
There's a
parties.
party on the first night. There's leaving dinner on the last night. There's
party cruise.
an afternoon of sewing.
Dinner with the captain.
No. What do you want to be? There's a pink night or a white night, something
Should
like
we
that.
take the podcast on the cruise? The cruise
Come on the
podcast?
next one. The next one's the
Yeah.
Mediterranean. The following year.
Oh,
That
yeah,
sounds
we're coming to
fun,
that
yeah.
one.
If I hadn't been dumped from here by then, you know, 'cause
No.
they're phasing me out. Did you know, Ellie? Just they don't want
What
me.
are you still pretending this? Are you still pushing this phasing out? John's personally pushing himself being phased out. If he says it enough, then maybe we will.
Well, I am old enough to be retired, nearly, aren't I?
He tells me that every other month as well.
Yeah. Well, I am. That's true. Going to be true soon, though. Not phasing me out. I mean, going to be old enough, to be an old age pensioner soon.
How many people are going on the cruise, John? Back to the cruise.
4,000.
That is-
Oh my god.
Oh no, they have no come. No, what it is, it's the Sky Princess, and there's
Yeah,
4,000
yeah.
rooms. 4,000 rooms. So it could be more than 4,000. Wow. And then I had the website johnscottcruise.com, and if they
Yeah.
bought it through me,
Yeah.
then they're part of my party. So
Brilliant.
the people who are on the rest of the cruise
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get the
that-
perks.
yeah, yeah.
So they don't get the goodie bag. They don't get the afternoon with me.
They don't get all the
Excuse me,
John
the
fun.
excursion or any of that. Yeah.
No, they don't get all the John.
And I
fun.
feel a bit bad because about 4 people
Have booked
booked
on.
it via
Okay.
Sky Princess,
Yeah.
and then said, "So where?" And I was like, "You're not on my list." And they
Oh,
went, no, we didn't.
no.
We bought it through. So
Oh,
So they'll
be-
definitely not be able to see
no,
you.
because they won't have the. Well, they'll see me because I'll be on the ship.
You have any
Right.
special
Lying in my
lanyards?
lanyards. Well, you have to have the lanyard.
Not
to-
in a thong.
He doesn't have thongs.
Yeah, by the pool.
Yes.
You have to have thongs to pay. You don't have.
What?
Oh no, that's
He is a thong as well.
Like
They are
Cisco-
called thongs as
Cisco
But
well.
on
that's
the
not a
podcast.
thong. What's that called?
Thong song.
No, what's that? Like a little circular thing. So if you buy anything.
A fob.
A fob, yeah. So to get into your room, you need your fob.
Fob
to
for
get
everything.
into, or eat or anything. No, because you get
You
all
need
your
a thong.
food. But if you're going to shop, you need the thing so you don't spend any money. And then you get back to your cabin, and on your telly it says, "So far you've spent this much
Oh,
money."
that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very good.
But it's an all-in deal. So if they bought the all-in deal, you can get a room and all your food and all your soft drinks completely part of the deal.
Amazing.
And then if they want to upgrade, which 99% of my
Yeah, of
people
course.
have, they can have a balcony or a suite, or you buy your Wi-Fi package and you buy your drinks package. And
Oh, I
things
can
like
I
that.
love
think
it.
I'd
That
have to have a
sounds amazing.
balcony thing. I don't think I could deal with not having a balcony
No.
on a cruise.
No.
You have a window.
Yeah, I couldn't
This
do
is
that.
gonna
I'd
be
be very
Yeah, but
claustrophobic.
but then the price.
Goes up.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you. I think it's going to be
Thank
lovely.
you
very
I
much
think
indeed.
people are going to absolutely love it.
Oh no, I
Have a
think they
great
will. I
time.
think, and all my friends say to me, "Oh, you're mad. You're going to be so tired. You're going to be at those people's beck and call for a week." I don't care. That's what it's all about.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a week. It's a week out of my life.
Also,
isn't
they've
it?
got
Yeah.
they've got the chance to go and do other stuff as well. They
Oh
can
no,
come
no.
and
Well,
pop
that's the
in and
other
out.
thing is they can come onto the cruise if they don't fancy doing the afternoon of sewing with me, or I'll do a question and answer, John Scott, ask John Scott sort of thing. If they don't want to come to that, and some of them are bringing their husbands,
Oh, nice.
so
So
the
they can-
ladies will come to me
Yeah,
and the
they'll
husbands
go.
because
Yeah,
you've
they
got
can
the
go
run
off.
of the whole ship, so you
Yeah,
can.
nice.
If Jane McDonald's on it, we'll all be going to watch Jane McDonald.
Exactly. Who doesn't want to watch Jane McDonald?
Exactly.
I love Jane McDonald.
I did.
Yeah. Ooh. We don't want to share that on the podcast, do we?
Fight on the
I can if you
cruise.
want.
Do you?
We didn't have a fight. I've never
Ooh.
been on a cruise.
Dig deeper, Ellie.
but-
Ask why.
Why?
What's
Why?
Jane
Tell us
done?
about Jane.
No, I can't say.
Oh no!
Save
Next
that for
one.
part 3.
Episode 3. John wants to come back.
Oh.
I always liked Jane
please.
McDonald.
I loved
great.
Jane
her.
McDonald.
I was
Loved
her number one fan.
Ooh, like head of the fan club, number one.
No,
fan.
not head of the fan club, like mates.
Oh.
Not
okay.
mates anymore.
Not mates anymore.
Not my doing.
I thought we'd get Jane on. Or in.
Is Jane
What for?
anything to do with here?
Well, it could be beef now, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Could be what's Jane going to do here?
Who's
then?
Jane?
She's a singer on the cruise liners.
I
Phasing
know who
you
Jane
out and
McDonald
bringing
is.
Jane in.
Yeah, me and Jane
Yeah,
present it instead.
swap you out.
Jane and Scott.
I'm joking.
No, you. She's taking you out,
I'm
not
swapping
me.
you out.
Me?
Yeah. Mate, taking me down. You can go see
I
me.
can't believe you don't know who John McDonald is. Have you not got one gay friend?
Yeah, but I don't know who Jane McDonald
Donald.
is. McDonald.
She's 24, isn't she? Yeah.
Mind you, did you know 24-year-olds don't do Facebook?
I
Ellie
do.
loves
I
Facebook.
love
Oh,
Facebook.
do you?
Ellie
But
loves
you're not
Facebook,
normal then,
yeah.
are you? Because I was talking to a
You
friend.
like Facebook, don't you?
Oh, that's a good picture, Jane.
That's a good
McDonald.
picture, yeah.
No, I love Facebook, but I also love it because it keeps me in touch with all of our
good for
ladies and
community.
gentlemen.
It's really good for
as a
community.
community. Yeah.
It's great
So,
for that.
and I like to tell everyone it's the easiest way. So on a Sunday, I'll type, "This is who I'm on with all week," so people
Yeah.
know who's coming up and things like that.
Yeah, I love Facebook.
Yeah. And I do my Facebook Live on a Sunday.
I think that's
at 4.
brilliant. I like it.
Yeah.
I love a bit of Facebook.
But it's only because I don't know how to work Instagram. Well, I've got Instagram, but I don't know how
You
to
can
do
put
it.
it on Instagram as well.
Oh, yeah. But also, everyone says I should be on TikTok now.
You should be on
And
TikTok.
last New Year's Eve, I went on TikTok to join, and all I had were people pushing prams with dogs in, making noises. And I tried to
Making
add
noises.
friends, and I tried to look at
Yeah.
algorithms, and it drove me absolutely mad.
You
Oh,
should
and I'm
have
on
TikTok.
Threads.
Are you? Oh yeah, that's not really.
I don't know
can't
how I
remember.
even.
Threads?
I don't even know how I got on Threads.
That's
It's
like-
Instagram's
What even is
WhatsApp.
Threads?
No, not WhatsApp. X.
X. It's
I'm on
Instagram's
X.
Twitter.
But what do you
type.
do on Threads?
Well,
I'm not
don't-
even in that.
No,
Or
but I
X
don't
or-
even know because
Oh, you'd be great on TikTok.
I get messages from people and like going, "Oh, this person's following you," and I was like,
Need to help
"I don't know who
them.
they are."
We need to get John to.
We need to get John to do some viral
create
TikTok
some,
stuff.
Some TikToks.
Yeah.
Well, my guest this morning, my lovely guest today. I'm going to give away
Holly-
now what
Holly
day I'm
Bennett.
filming. They're recording this, aren't we?
Holly did it.
Right. So I went in. I said, "Who is she?" And they said, "Oh, she's an influencer." And I immediately went, "Oh,
She's lovely.
Oh, influencers, the people who just jump on a bandwagon. She's so knowledgeable.
She's brilliant.
And I gave her not a hard time because I loved her,
Yeah.
but I threw the questions at her, and
Yeah.
she hasn't had yet. You see.
We should get Holly on. Holly's
No,
great.
no, you should get on
should
her.
get Holly on.
And
Holly's
like
great.
I said to Jess, who was producing me today, we have to nurture her because
good, isn't she?
she's really good, and I
Yeah.
don't think she's had the chance yet to blossom. And I think today was the day. Not she broke through to the customers, but
Yeah.
when you know any customers, we're all the same.
yeah.
Before you buy something from somebody, you have to trust them, really, don't they?
Yeah.
And today was the day that they started saying, "Oh, Holly, how do I do this? Holly, how do I do that?"
Yeah.
And I like to think that I kind of helped bring that because both being dressmakers, we were able to have a whole chat about what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holly's amazing. Holly's done really well with like a younger demographic.
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Instagram and social
Well, yeah,
media.
except my ladies today, who, I'm not saying they're old, but our ladies today were messaging in, and yeah.
It takes a while to trust, doesn't it?
Oh,
Because you're standing
completely.
there on someone's TV screen. They're like, "What are you doing there?"
Yeah,
It
and
takes a
also
while.
at the moment she's
Yeah.
not doing her own thing;
Yeah.
she's demonstrating other people's things.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I said to her today, "Get your fabric collection in, get your patterns sorted,
Definitely,
do
yeah.
all that."
She's
stuff.
brilliant.
Yeah,
She's lovely.
Very
we should get her on.
exciting,
She'd be
then.
great on here.
Yeah.
She's good. She's
yes,
good.
she would.
She's funny.
You missed her; she's just gone.
I know. Yeah, I said hello to her this morning.
Oh,
Very nice.
yeah,
We chatted.
no, I really liked
You're
it.
giving away the day we filmed, but
Well,
that's
it
all
doesn't
good.
matter,
Who
is it?
cares? It's fine.
When's this
Yeah.
going out?
2 weeks time.
When it gets
Oh,
edited.
that's right. It's still current.
That'll be out there, won't it?
Have
Probably.
you gone any further in the
pardon?
spiritual journey?
No, I haven't had time recently,
No,
have I?
you have to give you time to
What
it, don't you?
I've stopped doing my threads of life. I've stopped that.
Yeah, I
now.
remember you saying you were
So
going to.
it's still going on now.
Yeah.
And in fact, it still will be going on in 2
But
weeks.
not
when it's
more
We're
filming.
not filming anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
We've put that on the head. Only because, I mean, I don't mind hard work, but it was
really
like
difficult, yeah.
proper and finding guests and getting guests to Warrington and all that sort of stuff.
Totally.
And I just kind of thought, and I was driving home after the last batch of filming, and we'd had a really long day.
Yeah.
And then they went, "Oh, we've just squeezed in a cookery show as well." And I was like, "Okay." So we did and I don't mind. But then I had my really long drive home, and I was on the motorway. It was dark and it was cold. It was chucking down rain. And you know when you're driving along and your sat nav hasn't said anything, and suddenly you go, "Oh, why are all..." And I suddenly sitting on the traffic on a Wednesday night. And that's exactly what I did. I went, I'm 64 years old or whatever, and I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. And then I kind of thought about it, and I'll miss it because the ladies loved it, but it'll leave room for something else.
Yeah.
To do something else.
A gap for something else. The next chapter.
Yeah.
We spoke a lot about in the first one, John, about how it's kind of things have landed and bounced around through incredible hard work, but how opportunities have come.
Oh no, and I was saying to Holly this morning is when you have to, because she hadn't planned to do this. She was do you know she was a nursery nurse for children with disabilities and things, and then COVID happened and everything like that, and that's how this all. And I said that's what life's all about. If something comes in, you just grab it, and then if it doesn't work, you go back to what you were. Or if it is gonna,
you'll find somewhere else.
Yeah, but I also get impatient, thinking, "Come on,
totally.
Come on, hurry up, send me the next thing, send me the next thing." Yeah,
totally. When is the next? It hasn't come yet. Then
No, not
between
yet.
our first and second episodes.
Yeah, nothing.
It will do, though. I'm sure of it.
It will do.
Yeah.
Is that a wrap?
If you want it to be.
John, have you got places to go?
No.
You
have to.
Ellie, you got any more questions? I've asked all the questions. Come on, Ellie.
You're asking really good. I'm just like
You're
I'm just sat
like
here
proper
again like this.
fangirling, aren't you?
Yeah, love it.
You and Ellie are like. You need Ellie to produce you one day.
Okay, right. Yes, you should. Yes, you should.
Jess,
I feel like you might hate
Jess
that.
was brilliant. Jess was absolutely brilliant. No, I think you should give it. The thing is, I know people go, "Oh, Johnny's really hard and he's a diva and everything like that." It's not. I'm really easy.
You're really easy to work.
No. It's only because I want it to be good, but I'm very nurturing as well. So if you came on with me, I'd look after you the first.
I believe that.
No, I would. Then if you didn't learn after 6 months, if you're still
like,
making the same mistake,
grip.
then it's like
He's had it then.
Yeah, you have.
He's done
sort
then.
of had it then.
He gives you the time, but then if you're not listening, then it's.
But it's not if you're not listening. It's the same for all of us. If you don't learn in your job, what's the point? What's the point of doing it if you're making the same mistakes every single day?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
There you go.
Oh, why is the point?
Liam still shouts.
Liam.
That wasn't. Oh no, because I'm going to.
Is that hitting home, Liam?
No, I'm going to throw something at him now.
I have a question though.
Oh, okay.
How come you call Liam Munch?
Because when I first met him, he was about this tall. Well, he's still this tall, and he was wider than he was tall, and he looked like a munchkin.
Oh.
So everybody in those days. So what's Ben Tom's real name? Tom Neary. Tom Neary was Ben Tom because I thought his name was Ben for ages. So he became Ben Tom. Jeremy Joe. What's Joe's real name? So I called him Jeremy because I thought his name was Jeremy. And then Timid Mike. They all work here now. They all work with you now.
John's got to have nicknames.
They've all got nicknames.
Everyone's got nicknames. Wow. I don't have a nickname. You don't have a nickname yet.
Yeah.
You have a nickname.
I think I'm.
Oh, he was Prince Andrew, wasn't it? In fact, mate, a film came up.
Why?
No,
Sorry, Carolyn. Sorry to anyone out there.
Oh, I'm going to call Adam that tomorrow.
It was Prince Harry. It was Prince Harry.
That's what I'm going to call him from
That's
now on.
a generational thing.
Hi, Prince Andrew.
I was going somewhere else.
Sorry, Royals.
You've put me off now.
We do not offend any Royals.
What did you just ask me?
You're going to pick on me.
I forgot now. Why you called him Munch?
Oh, I called him Munch.
He also likes Monster Munch.
Oh, does he?
I don't know. Just making it up.
Yes, so...
Oh, gosh.
I need you to come back on air with me.
Okay.
Because apparently, last time you were on air with me, you went off and said, "Oh, that was very flat."
Who said that?
You said it to the producer. And the producer ran and told me. Yeah. Well, I didn't think it was flat, but there you go. So I think we need to And I've been holding that for months now.
Is that with you?
Yes. Yes, it was a
We'll talk about this off live camera.
It's not live, it's pretty good. You got to
Oh, yeah, we can edit it out.
Don't edit it out.
It wasn't about you.
No,
Can I just say it wasn't about you?
Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. Maybe I was talking to the person that fed it back to you. Anyway.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
On that point.
No. Are we
go on,
going?
Ellie.
No, we've got to go on.
No,
do a
yeah.
positive. Do a positive. So yeah, so when you're
Well,
talking about you coming to produce, you should come and produce. Just say because
I'll come and produce.
No. But
I don't know anything about sewing or anything.
that doesn't
like
matter. So that's why I say I'd look after you because as long as you know about selling
Yeah.
and you know orders and you play plans and things. Oh, you don't.
You'd be good on sewing.
I don't know.
You'd be
Yeah.
good on sewing street. Well, you're producing Hobby Maker enough.
The thing is,
I've done one show on Sewing Street.
Oh, there you go.
one.
Yeah. Well, that's
It was
fine.
with Vix and it was lovely.
Yeah,
Ellie's
exactly.
like Hannah in a style, I reckon.
Yeah, no. It's not
thing.
that you have to know about sewing because that's my job. I mean, yes,
Yeah,
that's what I
true.
mean. So if you came to work on Sewing Street, the first couple of months I wouldn't expect you to know about, but you should be listening to what your presenters.
And then you get to know.
And then you go, oh, that's cotton. Oh, that's twill.
Yeah.
Oh, that's this. That's that. And not be 6 months down the line going, oh, did you pick the red one up?
No.
And things like that.
Can't
That's
do
when
that.
I'd get angry. But I think
Yeah.
you should, because also
Throw it at
you're
me.
not going to stay here forever. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to get rid of your staff or anything like that. But you're young, you've got a career to have, right? And the more you look at Munch, right? He started off as like a floor person, and look, he's basically running that side of the business now.
Yeah.
Isn't he? You've got to spread your wings and learn.
Definitely.
No, and I'm
Yeah.
not saying, oh, I've got to leave hobby maker and just go to Sewing Street. I think you should. If there's a shift going, I think you should. Oh yeah, I'll have to
Take
go,
it up.
and
Yeah.
then I'd make sure.
I'll have to
looked
make sure
after
it's with you.
Yeah. No, exactly.
because
And
that'd be
then
great.
only because it's a different skill for you. And I know this sounds a bit, whatever, but it's another skill. So when you go forward, you might not go on to anything sewing, but you might learn something from me or from the floor or from
Yeah,
anybody in the
definitely.
department that you might use later on. That's
Yeah.
all.
I'm up for it.
There you go.
I'll have to get it.
Done.
John,
have to
we've
get it
got our own
going.
celebrity here with you, but we are on the hunt for a celebrity to come on the podcast. I have been talking to somebody.
Who's bigger than John Scott though?
I don't know if he's on the list of celebrities that you
He-
like or don't like.
Well, I wouldn't be on with him anyway, would I?
Not
Well,
Jane McDonald,
but
Not
definitely.
James. No, you should get James.
No, it was a former James Bond.
What, Timothy Dalton?
No,
Not Daniel Craig.
no, well, that'd be good though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan. He's a friend of mine.
Is that good or bad? Yeah, I was
Yeah,
talking to
good.
an agent about. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan on.
Yeah, because he'll be over to film the new Mamma
Is
Mia
this
soon.
is this the person that you've been going on about?
Yeah.
Do you not know who Pierce Brosnan
I
is?
do. So James Bond.
But I did his costumes, didn't I? James Bond costumes.
Yeah. Are you going
We
to come on
didn't
with
know
it?
where, we didn't know
have
where
had-
he was on the John radar of.
Oh, he's adorable.
Okay, good.
He's
Yeah, we wasn't sure.
absolutely adorable.
We wasn't sure.
And how's that going so far?
It's okay so far. And
So
then there
how
was,
are you-
then there
why
was
are
a
you
number discussed, and I was
Why
a
are
bit
you
like,
talking to
"Ooh."
Hollywood? Yeah, we want money.
Yeah,
we won't do it
exactly.
for free.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Why were you talking to Hollywood agents?
huh? It wasn't a Hollywood agent. It was through another way,
What are the-
secret way.
Okay, don't say, because he's the manager. He can't,
No,
Why?
it
Yeah, why
was
is
just
your
been fun. Manager director.
Yeah, see, manager director. He can't give away all
We
the
should have
secrets.
had like a podcast where you could have both met again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
We're
mean?
trying to-
I've got his home phone number. Do you want it?
We should have. You should have
Call
just
him-
gone through
call
John.
him now. Live. Hi, Piers.
Would you like to?
Oh, so you're going for that caliber?
No, we were.
The thing is,
we
it's
were
the thing-
we're trying to break it.
I know, but
we
we're-
think there
we're-
should be a crafting podcast, and we're trying to break the mold.
Well, you want
John.
Graham Norton. You want what's his name?
Swimmer.
Tom Daly.
Tom Daly.
But they're not going to come to Redditch. You're going to have to go to them.
We'll Teams it, Zoom it. We'll do
No.
something. Or we'll go
It has
to
to
them.
be in person because you don't
There
get
you
the.
go.
You don't. You're going to have to go to London to do it.
That's
What
fine.
you need to do is you need to
Yeah.
work out when the junkets are. I mean, they have to be much shorter than this.
Mm.
You'd have to do clips within it. But you need to, when there's a film like say Mamma Mia 3, when the
Yeah, we need to get
junkets
into
come
that
out,
bit.
like in the film when Hugh goes to see Julia Roberts in the hotel and
Yeah.
he has to ask the questions. You need to get an appointment like that and go in and
Exactly.
see
We
them.
need to do the
and then
part.
you'll get loads of celebrities
There
that
you
way.
go.
How come you chose him out of everyone?
I don't know where it began, Ellie. I've been joking about getting someone, haven't I? So
Yeah.
I actually
I
tried
wasn't
to do it.
thinking.
Oh, I'll just bring
Him,
my
though.
address books.
Yeah, that's what I should have. I should have just asked John, really. That's why we were trying to figure out where.
The next time you're in, please can you bring me? Well, bring Scott the number.
Of Piers.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what you.
It's that who H
Oh, yeah.
from Steps. That was another one. Who was saying they wanted H?
Who said that? I love it.
Not me.
H and Claire. Yeah, no, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
H and the only trouble with my
said H?
oh,
Was
do we have
you
to
that said
stop?
H? No, you
No.
carry on.
The only trouble with
have
H
to
is
stop?
I agree that people should dress as they want to dress, but H has gone. You know, like when you get an idea, I think he's gone up
he's
there.
gone
He's
too
got to
far.
just come back down a little bit
I've not
again.
seen recently.
Have you not
What's
seen
he
him at any
wearing?
awards? Oh, like pink net
Oh,
dresses
nice,
and things
nice.
like that.
He's gone all out.
Yeah, he's gone all
There'll
out.
be enough space behind here
No,
for the dress.
definitely not. He's
allowed
lovely,
to wear
but
pink
so's
dresses?
Claire. You get him and Claire on together.
There you go.
And I've seen Claire at... Oh, no, that wasn't... No, that's somewhere else.
You've seen Claire do what?
Well, no.
Stories.
I used to know those two when I was on This Morning. They used to be in all the time and everything.
Yeah.
I wanted a Miriam on.
You want
Miriam
Miriam?
Margolis.
Yeah.
You won't be able to afford it.
And also, she eats raw onions live.
Yes, yeah.
That's a lot.
I think
isn't
she's
it?
so funny.
And she farts.
As far as,
I can imagine
Swears
she
a
does.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine we might have
be
to do
Why
that
is your
one.
Miriam
Passing the
Margolis?
windle on
Just
Scott.
No, I don't. Well, just let me know who you want.
I just find it so funny.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah, gonna stop there. Yep.
Yeah,
Do you not think?
No, she makes me laugh.
But
That's it.
No.
Nothing else to say. That's
No
the
more
only
to be said.
revelation.
well,
Thank you, John.
Would you want Bonnie Langford?
We've loved it. Yeah, of course. Anyone. We'll take
Oh,
it.
she's in America at the moment anyway, so she
That's
can
all
do
right. We'll dial back.
who would your favourite guest be?
Ooh.
If you could pick anyone, that's a good one.
it. Well, I'm not. I'm always the guest. I'm not.
You
the
can
host,
be
am
the
I?
host with Ellie for a episode.
If you could pick anyone that you wanted to talk to, though, who would it be?
Oh,
You're
I
a
don't
friend of the
know.
pod.
I know them all. That's the problem. I'd be asking.
Wow.
All well, no, the ones I would like to be here. I know. I don't know. That's a good question. I'll think about that for the next time. So, what was the next time? Third one was, me and Jay McDonald, and okay.
Yeah. And you and Piers?
John can take my role and we can have a celeb in the middle with John and John can interview him. He'll get the proper questions. He'll ask all sorts. Look
I'll
at
go.
that gas.
I remember when we. Oh no! Don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't
We'll
talk
have to
about
find
that.
the
Liam,
guy.
If you get Brad Pitt, right?
Liam,
Oh.
can you turn the camera off?
I would
No,
love
because
that.
when he and I went skinny dipping, we could talk about that.
I think
Pardon?
we're punching high
What?
with the idea of getting Brad Pitt.
You went skinny dipping with Brad Pitt?
Yeah, New Orleans.
I think we're going a bit high with Brad Pitt.
Don't, because I'm going to... What?
Did you see?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, I've seen every Hollywood's Willy, not because of anything I've done, but because they come in and
That,
get...
that internet
Yes.
search history.
No, because
And?
they've all come in to be costume
They just
fitted,
gotta
haven't
come
they?
in, yeah.
And people like Val Kilmer would
Yeah.
just walk in and go, I've got no pants on. You go, I'm fine, take your trousers off. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just part of the job.
I've got
So I've
at
seen
least-
all Hollywood's boobs, and I've seen most Hollywood's...
I've got some good like crafting celebrity links.
I haven't seen them naked.
No, maybe that's
Julie
no, that
Petlow.
shouldn't be
Julie
part of this.
Petlow.
We should be
She's
part
always
of this.
taking her clothes
Yeah.
off, isn't she? Yeah.
I could get Seth actor.
Yeah.
Could get Seth actor on.
Oh, could
I know
you?
Seth. Yeah.
Do you?
We're going to record
What?
some for the fabrics that come
no,
in.
no, only good because we just...
Do you know Seth?
No, I don't, and his fabrics are gorgeous.
Seth's awesome. We met
Yeah.
Seth. You met Seth.
Oh, will you see him at a craft fair?
I know Tula.
Oh, I know Tula.
But we could get Tula on. Seth would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Seth's going to record something for the showcase we got on 7th Street coming up for the fabrics.
What showcase?
You got a showcase of his fabrics. that
Oh,
they
have
bought.
I?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're purchased.
I won't get it. I'm not important enough to get that show.
You've been
Seth's
phased
great
out.
though. Seth's brilliant. We'll get
Yeah,
Seth
no.
on.
And you need to get... who's the one that Stuart's in love with? Tim Holtz.
Yeah, Tim's hard. Tim's difficult to get. We tried to get Tim.
Oh, doesn't
Tim
he?
doesn't like
Well, why
being
did he
on
pay to have
camera.
all those teeth done then? He doesn't want to be on camera.
I'm not sure. Has he had his new teeth?
No. I've never met him. But Stuart said you
true.
just walk up and all you see is this
His
beauteous
glow of
smile.
teeth.
Yeah.
I've never met Tim Holtz actually.
I need
He's
to know
not on
more
my
about
list.
you skinny dipping with Brad Pitt.
I was
to be honest.
watching Masked Singer the other day and realised how many people have got fake teeth.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's like so.
Do you like the Hollywood look of the
I'd
teeth?
love fake teeth, but the Hollywood teeth, but my dentist won't do it.
I don't know. I feel like they look... I don't like it.
Don't you? The thing is, if they're too big, like Joel Dominick's are a bit big and
You can
Ryland's are
get
a
him
bit big,
natural
aren't
though.
they?
You can get him to look quite natural.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Yeah.
old now. I'm, being
I'd be
put out to
tempted.
grass soon, aren't I?
I'd be tempted.
Would you?
I would have been. I would definitely been. Oh yeah,
Oh, what? Sorry. You'd have been what?
I'm being put out to grass. 'Cause I'm so old. Anyway, should we finish?
Oh
then?
yeah, on that,
Long
John.
enough
Thank you
now.
so much.
My pleasure. It went very quickly, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. Thank you very
Loved it.
much.
Thank you.
Second.
You're welcome.
That is part 2 of John Scott's interview on
John
the Crafting
Scott.
Cafe podcast.
Skinny
And
dipping
everything
with
that we
Brad
said is
Pitt.
true. And he's skinny dipped with Brad Pitt
I need to know more of
in
that.
New Orleans. What
I'll
a
get the
place.
pictures out for you.
Let's look
Yeah.
later. See you after the break.
My face. Yes! I love that.
Shh.
Sorry. Hi.
Hi everyone. This is the podcast, episode 3. Julie.
Yes.
It's been a bit of a all over the place podcast today.
Oh.
We've had a guest and we've forgotten how we're supposed to run the podcast. I haven't even
I
talked
was
about.
quite mute.
I haven't even talked about yarn bath.
Let's do it
And
now.
I know what
Quickly
that
then.
is.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
I know what
do.
it is. So
What is it
just for the fact that what I took it as is it is the messy middle bit of a yarn.
Mm-hmm.
You know when like you can't find the end and you just find the messy middle bit. Is that right? That's the way I'm
A
reading
messy
it.
middle bit.
Yeah.
So the way
It's
that it's
basically
called
when
it
you get it in
here
a knot.
is noun/slang. Big mess of yarn that comes from the centre of the ball when you're trying to find the tail. Often unpredictable.
Oh,
It's got a little visible.
that's
image.
quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why bath though?
So
'Cause
it's
it
the
looks
middle
like,
bit where you're trying to find the end.
Is it
Why
'cause
did
it
you?
looks like
Why
sick?
did you go sick?
Is it because it looks like sick?
Well, it
Bath.
does. It is spelt bath as I thought. Maybe like it looks like a fur
B-A-R-F.
ball.
There you know.
You know what I mean? Like a cat's
Yeah, mate.
coughed
Oh,
it up.
it does. It looks like a fur ball. Yeah,
yes.
of course. Yeah.
Maybe.
Got ya.
I don't know.
I know what a yarn bath is.
But I know what one
Did you
is.
know what that was before?
I googled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you know what that was?
I
I
did
didn't.
Google it as well.
Did I get there right?
Yeah.
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 There's not that much on.
Do we have a new word?
We'll give you the new word after Julie.
Okay.
Yeah. Julie, you are here today.
Auntie.
Yeah.
No longer agony
I
arms.
was gonna
We've
say
got a
Auntie
new little
Agony.
spin. New little spin on
I
Julie's
think I
moment.
still want to be agony
You
arms.
still are the
You
agony
can still
aunt.
message
You
in
are-
anything you want to ask.
You are the official agony aunt,
But-
but we are trying to make some things that are a little bit difficult to understand
Yeah.
in crafting
Yes.
more understandable.
Yeah.
We've done stamps,
Yep.
Inks.
and today we're on
By request
GSM.
from you.
request from me. We're on paper
Paper and card.
and card stuff,
GSM.
and what GSMs
Yeah.
mean.
Because
Yeah.
it's a big thing, isn't it? Everyone likes to know the GSM.
I felt pretty left out before when people were like, "Oh, is that a 120 GSM?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" No, this is a 240. I was like, "What does that mean?"
It means everything.
What does
Yes.
it mean, Ellie?
What does it mean, Julie?
Wow.
What does
What
it
it
mean,
means
Julie?
is your GSM is the weight of what you're using.
Okay.
So I've got some examples of weights if that helps people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 30 to a 50 GSM
Okay.
is basically a newspaper.
Okay.
Very thin.
Not
very
that.
thin.
What's that?
That
I'd
is
say a bit
70 to 100
Is it?
is normally a copy of paper or a printer paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also great for if you do inserts inside your cards. If you're
Yeah.
card makers,
Yeah.
you would use
If someone said what GSM is that, I would have gone lower than 70.
Would
to,
you?
Yeah, there you go.
Copy of paper.
yeah. So then you have got you can get 100 to 120, which is a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
That's great for things like everyday things like you would get compliment slips
Nice.
or like an invoice and a parcels,
Yes,
normally
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of weight.
Yeah.
And then if you're wanting to do things like origami
Yeah.
and paper folding, you would then go for 150 to 200. That's still a paper, but you're kind of becoming into like a card territory then.
Yes.
So it's good for making posters and things like that. And then if you're then thinking you want to start doing it in your scrapbooking card making, you would go from 200 to 290 GSM. That is a card.
Yeah.
So
that's where it
perfect
goes from
for-
paper to card.
Yes,
Is that a definition
yes,
of term?
Yeah.
You can start constructing with
You
it.
can start die cutting.
Ooh, you've been listening.
Yes.
I listen
Die
and I learn.
That's it. You would die cut that, emboss it, score it,
Yeah.
use that in all of your general crafts that you would use. And then the higher end then would be like 300 to 350, and that's quite thick.
Some people don't love to go for that
No.
higher GSM, do they?
No, because it's a little bit more
be a bit
difficult to
restricted.
fold. Yeah. Great if you're wanting to make sort of like a menu, say, for a wedding or something that you're going to stand up.
Yeah.
But not so good if you're wanting to like manipulate or make boxes and things like that. So I would say your thicker card used for business cards maybe,
Yeah.
stationery, menu
if you
plans,
do want to,
things like that.
so like, say like you want to make flowers that you want to gift someone who's in hospital who can't receive real flowers.
I would
and
go
things like
from
that.
a 200 to a 290 because
nice.
that's going to
Yeah.
enable you to sort of like, you know, how you sort of curl your flowers to make them
Yeah.
look realistic.
And it will hold.
Yeah, hold the shape.
Yeah.
That's a lovely idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, now we know, Julie.
Yes. Hopefully that's answered your question, Scott.
And you can't. I suppose you can go above a 350, but that is just.
You'd
what's
be
that gonna
you would be then going on to board, wouldn't you?
Board,
So
yeah.
like mount board
Yeah.
and things like that.
And that is
Yeah.
more for your scrapbooking and things like that.
Yeah,
isn't
or
it?
if you were making signs and things
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, you are listening,
Mood
aren't
calls.
you, Ellie?
And what's your favourite?
I am.
My favourite.
Yeah. What's your favourite?
I would
GSM?
say 220 to 240.
Smooth on
Yes.
both sides or smooth?
No, I quite
Texture smooth.
like a texture on one side, smooth on the other.
See, I don't think I like that.
Just because I think it's more interesting when you're doing your scrapbook pages on matting and layering. I like the linen effect.
Like a bit of texture.
Yes, I
Texture
do.
on your paper.
Yeah.
What are we going to do next, Ellie? We've done stamps, we've done ink, we've done paper. You get to pick next.
I think die cutting.
Okay.
Ooh.
People struggle with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can.
And I also
Do
think
that.
maybe we'll get you to do a dirty pour.
A live dirty pour.
Live
On
dirty
here?
pours.
Maybe we go live
Or
on
TikTok.
social media.
Are we
Ellie
gonna
and,
do what I
Ellie and
wanted?
Julie dirty pouring.
The big
Yes.
pour. The big
Mega pour.
Swing
Oh,
pour.
yeah.
The mega pour.
I watched on TikTok the other night
Oh no.
a man physically on the paint pot swinging across a huge
Yeah.
canvas.
We'll get Hayley doing
It was
that.
amazing.
Hayley
I was
can
like,
be the one
I wanna-
swinging on
yeah.
it.
There
He
you
was
go.
like diving on the top of it. It was
Possibly
amazing.
the most accident-prone person within the team. Get her swinging on
Yeah.
a rope. Yeah, that's Hayley out of work for 4 months.
That'd be Hayley. Swinging around. Do you know what you do? You know when you're like younger and you had like, I don't know, your friends on a swinger, you twist it round and round
yeah.
and
just
round.
let 'em go.
And then
Nice.
just let them go
Nice.
and spin. That's what we'll do to you.
She
Yeah.
do that with wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Wrecking ball playing
Ball.
over the top.
Yeah.
Before Julie goes, your word for next week, Ellie,
Yes.
is sable.
Sable.
S-A-B-L-E.
Oh, I feel like I know this.
Also, you know we've gone through a thing of not Urban Dictionarying the term that you've been asked to do.
Yeah.
Don't Urban Dictionary
Sable.
bath. Okay? Not the yeah, just don't do it.
What, sick?
No, just don't do it. No one out there do it. No one out there do it. Okay?
Go on, Liam, get it up.
Right.
I mean,
Oh gosh.
Get it?
Wow.
I meant on Google.
On that note, let's say goodbye to Julie Araganian. Julie, we are we've got the
you.
quiz coming up after
Oh.
this short little
You need to
break
win
for
this.
Liam to get it up.
I need to
Bye-bye.
win this. Welcome back to the Crafting Cafe. It's the quiz time now. Ellie
Ellie-
versus Scott.
Ellie's looking pretty nervous. You can tell by the way that
Yeah, 'cause-
introduction was like a nervous introduction.
I've lost each time.
You're 2-0 down. Yeah, but you're going to win at some point.
You might win this one back, Ellie.
And you've got a supporter. You've got help in the crowd. You've got two. Everybody wants me to lose now, Ellie. Julie's even going to give you the answers from over there.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
like, one
Yeah.
eye at Scott, one eye
You've
at
got to be
Julie.
impartial, guys.
Yeah. So, right, as we've been doing forfeits, Ellie's had to do 2. She's actually not done her second one yet, but you will be.
It's been a
Who
busy week.
should we start with? Let's start with Scott.
Yeah.
Scott, if you win, what is Ellie's forfeit?
For a whole day in the office at work,
Hell.
Ellie has to wear a T-shirt with a scene from... What's that film that you like?
Twilight.
Yeah,
Do you
Twilight.
think that's a bad forfeit?
Yeah, but I'm going to make the T-shirt really horrendous.
I will not be embarrassed by that.
Okay, but
That's
for the
easy.
whole day.
Yay!
Okay.
Ellie, what's yours?
I think I'm going to have to stick with the Live, Laugh, Love
Okay.
Okay.
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
of the
Front
Live,
and
Laugh,
back logo.
Right. Are
Love.
we,
Laugh,
With
Love.
you smiling like that.
Okay.
so,
Okay, perfect.
I'll
So you
take
have to
a
take the
picture.
photo of me doing it first and then, okay.
are we
Yeah.
ready? Because
Yeah.
I'm conscious that
Yeah.
our card is about to run out.
Okay.
Let's go.
do
It's
it.
now started flashing.
I need
Okay,
to
so
think of better
question 1.
Forfeits.
Yes.
Which of the following is not a common type of crafting material? A. Felt, B. Glue, C. Sandpaper, or D. Yarn? Ellie.
Yarn.
Incorrect.
Sandpaper.
Correct.
Where's my help?
It's a bit of a trick question though, isn't
Was
it?
a bit.
But you're not going to make a sandpaper card.
What is the purpose of a rotary cutter in crafting? Is it A. to cut fabric with precision, B. to glue pieces together, C. to smooth out rough surfaces, or D. to add decorative designs to paper? Scott.
A.
To cut fabric with precision. Correct. Right. Question 3.
What the hell?
What is the purpose of a self-healing cutting mat? Is it A. to protect surfaces and extend the life of blades, B. to help glue dry faster, C. to sharpen scissors automatically, or D. to saw crafting tools. That was.
It's it.
Right, go.
It wasn't. To be fair, it wasn't.
It was Scott. It was Scott. What's yours, Scott?
Right. This is how nice I am.
No.
Ellie, I'm going to let you have it.
Quick, because
I'm
the
gonna let you
time's
have it
running
quick.
out.
I'm
No,
gonna
we're
let
not
you
doing
have
that.
it.
We're not
No,
being
I'm gonna
nice
let you have
again.
it. Go,
We're not
go,
being nice again.
go,
Just say that
go,
answer.
get it right.
I'm not being nice
It's
again.
A.
Yeah.
Wait, is there any point doing the other two because Scott wins?
That's why I was going to let you have it to make it more of a competition.
But we can't do that. That's
You've
not
got
fair.
a good forfeit this time, though.
That's all right.
Just to let everybody out there know, I'm scared to make the forfeits any much worse because the last one that I made, Ellie is really making a deal out of it being terrible. So I'm scared about if I lose, what Ellie's going to do to me.
I think let's ask the audience. Do you want worse forfeits?
Yeah. How about we ask you to pick the forfeits instead?
Yes!
Because me and Ellie are clearly not very good at picking them.
Yeah.
I feel like
Those-
we're getting too scared to be too horrible
Yeah,
to each other.
yeah.
Those 3 viewers out there, please let us know.
Where was my brain throughout the whole of that? That's just how I
I
was
made them
thinking.
easy
I know.
questions this
I
time.
let
Where
you
was my
have that
brain?
once. I let you have
I
one.
feel like-
I wanted you
I
to
felt
have
like
it
my
so it was
receptors weren't
2-1. I wanted you to have it so it was 2-1, and then yeah.
But it's not, so you're going to do a third forfeit. So it's
It's a nice
3-0.
one though. I'll get a nice
Yeah,
T-shirt for you.
I'll
Just
look
let me know
forward
your
to
size. Right, that wraps up the podcast, Ellie.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you very much.
You can follow us on all the socials. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on the X. We're not, we'll get one. We're on TikTok.
We will get one.
Facebook.
Ellie's going to have her dance out very soon. Check our TikTok page.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.